Hello, guys. It is me, David D, with a video for you guys to tell. Okay, listen, I got a new mic. I know the last video was kind of hazy, kind of choppy. You maybe hear that motorcycle in the background. If you can't, then this mic is doing wonders, baby. But either way, what I'm going to be doing today is transplanting something very nice into a bigger pot. Let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I got. My friends, if you know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You got here a determinate, I forget what's a Heatmaster hybrid tomato. Got it from Lowe's, and yeah, it's kind of been just chilling. Needs to be transplanted into something that's gonna let it survive a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is today transplant these and maybe some more balsam peppermint sticks that I have because I didn't really do too good of a job with the audio last time, and I'm very sorry. I try to be professional, and I just wasn't. So either way, I'm sorry. So let's get to it.
All right, back in front of the Craftsman, here to do the classic, simple thing. When you're transplanting plants into a new pot, make sure the soil is good. This is a little bit old soil, but I'm experimenting with it because I really don't want to go out and get new soil. I mean, I could just use the dirt in my yard probably because it's pretty good, you know what I mean? But it's just probably better if we just water this and use this, to be honest. So we're going to get a little wet, a little aerated, kind of like spray it decently to kind of loosen it up because it hasn't been loosened up in a while. So either way, what we're going to do is transplant this pot. Well, I mean, it's not a pot. It's actually a tomato plant in a pot. But I'm going to transplant it into here, making a hole generally a little bit bigger than what the radius or diameter, sorry, of what the roots system will be when I take it out of the pot. So for this, I'm actually going to keep it a little bit dry. I'm not going to get it wet. It'll be a little bit easier to take it out because it is wet, but it's not like, you know what I mean. Come on, look. It's dry enough to where it stays together, but wet enough to where it slides out. And what I'm going to do here, I mean, this looks like two plants, to be honest, but what I'm going to do is kind of loosen this up. Not trying to break it or anything, but I'm going to actually take this out and I'm going to dig as deep of a hole as I can. And you want to dig a deep hole because tomatoes will send roots where these little hairs are on the plants, and these grow along all the stem. So as long as you bury your plant deep enough, it will grow roots in the green parts too. So what I'm going to have to do before I actually put it down there, is cut some of these bottom stems off. Just that way, when it's down there, it promotes root growth. So I'm just going to cut the ones that are going to be buried. I'm using scissors here, but you should probably use like sterile shears. And this will be fine. And then that is good. So you just shove it in there. Kind of get in there deep enough and then cover it up. Cover it up with soil and pat it down decent amount. So yeah, that's good. That's how I wanted it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mulch this. And I was going to give it fertilizer, but seeing how I just moved it to a new pot, probably not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to mulch it with the simple garden stuff that I've been using. Happy Life. It's all natural, all forest, no byproducts. It's pretty much just as natural as you can get for mulch. The general tip I can give you when mulching is to start on the outside, making a larger pile than you really need, and then moving that larger pile towards the inside. And then that way, you're not putting mulch all over your plant directly, and you're not going to probably snap a bush or or twig or something, or well, in this would be like a stem or something. But yeah, you don't have to mulch too much. What I'm going to do is add a layer of mulch, let it kind of sink in a little bit, and then as this is growing, I'm going to cut off the roots or the stems that are growing about up to the base of the pot, and then fill it up with dirt, and then also put a trellis. And this is going to need a trellis, and I'll show you guys how to add a trellis. So as you can see, it's kind of drooping over. So what you're going to do is take a trellis that you can get pretty much at any garden center and kind of just put it on there, and make sure your plants are going in the middle. And it's okay if it goes all the way down. It should be sitting in the dirt, but for here it's fine as long as I be careful with it. And then you're going to take another trellis. So you take this and you're going to put it in, and then once it's in, you put these bars on the outside, and you just make sure they go on the outside once they're in the bottom couple, kind of like you're putting pressure against like joints and stuff. All right, 3, there we go. And you're gonna wrap it, push it down. And that way, you got a trellis that goes all the way up vertically and has good support in the middle. So what you can do is now go ahead and fix your plant, put it on top, with a support on the trellis, and yeah, you'll be good to go there. Just gonna wrap it around so it holds a little bit. And what you could do is tie it together. I don't think I have any string or anything, but yeah, you can tie it together. And yeah, that's just generally how you transplant a tomato. Hello guys. I think I fixed the camera angle. It only took 3 videos. So this has been me, David D, showing you guys how to transplant a tomato, and also how to do a little trellis action. Put it on there, upside down, put the trellis there, other one on top, sorry, correctly. But this way, you just spread those bars on the bottom out past the circle that goes around, and you're good to go. Grows pretty good. But this has been a David D video. I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.